Hey guys, what is going on? It's theBryceisRight back with another video. This time we're talking more about Hogwarts Legacy. This game was surprisingly announced at the PS5 showcase, and I have not been able to get it out of my head since. It doesn't come out until sometime in 2021, so I have to make videos about it to sustain my excitement. Before we get into it, if at any point you do enjoy this video, I ask that you leave a like to show your support, and of course I would really appreciate it. Without further ado guys, let's get into it. Number 1, Quidditch. This is something every Potterhead wants in this game, and it is pretty much guaranteed from the trailer that it will be in the game. I hope it is not forced on the players for those that might not want to play it. I mean, who wouldn't though? Give the player an option to join their house's team and also give the player an option to pick their position. Similar to Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup, but majorly upgraded. We also don't want Quidditch to be like it was in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I'm also holding out hope that they give Quidditch some sort of online mode. Number 2, Portkeys and Floo powder. This is a bit of a minor wish, but it really only pertains if they implement fast travel. I have heard a rumor that there will be fast travel, but we should take everything like that with a grain of salt. If there is fast travel, I hope it's not something you do from the map, especially considering there's a pretty high chance you will start before your 7th year. So if they do implement fast travel, I hope it can only be done through Portkeys or Floo powder since wizards underage cannot apparate. Which leads me to my next wish. Number 3, Apparition. If by somehow we do make it to our 7th year, I hope we get to learn how to apparate. In that case, we could use the map to fast travel, because that type of fast travel is basically teleportation, and it would make a lot of sense with the ability to apparate. Using it in combat would also be really cool. Maybe you could use it to access places you could not before, while you're training to apparate. Maybe to start, you could only apparate short distances until you get better. I do hope we get to the age where we can apparate in this game. Number 4, side missions. There is pretty much a guarantee that there will be side missions in this game, but I do hope that they are not repetitive and actually offer compelling narratives in themselves. Most side missions in a lot of RPGs feel like a boring way to gain experience. Don't get me started on the majority of the Assassin's Creed Odyssey side missions. I hope they give us interesting narratives in the side missions so it doesn't feel like we are grinding. Number 5, potion making. We know there will be potion making in some fashion, but I do hope it's not something simple such as making potions that increase max health or give you a stamina boost. I hope we can actually make potions like the Polyjuice potion or Felicis? If I said that right, sorry. It should only be if we have the ingredients, and some ingredients should be harder to obtain than others. For example, possibly some ingredients require you to sneak into the Forbidden Forest or maybe a professor's storeroom. It would be really cool to make a Polyjuice potion to sneak into another common room just while free roaming. Number 6, spell system. There are over 80 different spells in the Harry Potter universe that we know of, and I realize we probably won't be able to have all of them in the game, but a good assortment of different types would be great. Don't give us only offensive and defensive spells, but also let us have charms like Wingardium Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Wait, where were we before I was so rudely interrupted? That's right, charms. I would love to see Engorgio, Reducio, Incendio, Aguamenti, Wingardium Leviosa, and more. I would love to have a list of spells that we could use for fun as well. I think new spells should require training to master as well, like they would for anyone in the wizarding world. Number 7, Dumbledores. As we're told, this game takes place in the late 1800s, so it is quite possible we could run into Dumbledore as a student. He was born in 1881, so as long as the game takes place in 1892 or later, there is a high chance we will see Dumbledore as a student, and even possibly Aberforth. I would absolutely love to get to know Dumbledore as a student, and maybe we could even hear of or meet Grindelwald in a special mission. I'm holding out hope for the Dumbledores to be in this game. Number 8. Vampires. Vampires are seldom mentioned in the Harry Potter universe and do not appear prominently in the books and not at all in the movies. I think it would be really cool to meet a vampire in this game, maybe possibly even befriend one in the game. Number 9, Animagi. This is something we are all wishing for in this game. I hope the game gives us an option to be an animagus, but it should actually take time and training to become one, like it probably does for anyone in the wizarding world. Maybe to start off the transformation, it is timed until finally you have it mastered. Depending on what your Patronus is, you could use it to access different locations. Number 10, day/night system. If you are out at night, you can get into trouble, so you have to be careful in the corridors. Also give the player a chance to pause during the day so they can explore freely for hours. Have day and night exclusive missions. For example, sneaking into classrooms to steal ingredients at night, into the restricted section or the forbidden forest. Give repercussions for being caught, such as detention or losing house points. I don't want a simple respawn. A system like this will make the game feel so much more immersive. I want to feel like an actual Hogwarts student. Number 11, social system. One more thing to make going to Hogwarts feel lifelike would be the ability to choose your friends. If there was a full social system implemented in this game, I would be extremely satisfied. Bring some of the social factors from Hogwarts Mystery, where you can decide who you get closer to, and eventually that even allows dating. How cool would it be if your character not only found a magical mate, but let you choose it? I know this would take a lot of work to implement, but it's definitely something I would love to see and would add to replayability. Through one save, you could have a partner, a best friend, and an enemy, but with another, your character may have no idea who any of them are, or their enemy could be their best friend, or any other way around. I know I will play through this game at least 4 times, 1 through each house, so I hope that they don't just assign you specific friends based completely on what house you choose. Obviously, some part of this has to be scripted to make a good story, but give the player options as well. Well guys, that includes my wish list for Hogwarts Legacy. If you enjoyed the video, leaving a like would be much appreciated, and if you want to see more videos like these, I will be making videos on everything Hogwarts Legacy, including news, updates, reveals, and of course my Let's Play that will eventually come, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I would like to know what you really want to see in the game so we can further discuss the possibilities. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. As always guys, I hope you have a fantastic day.